Hey there YouTubers, Chris Robson here. Today I thought I'd do my second newest Little Big Dreams book, Ludwig van Beethoven, a famous composer, just like Mozart. Little Ludwig was born in the city of Bonn in Germany. Both his father and grandfather were musicians, and they hoped that Ludwig would follow in their footsteps, but no one could have imagined how far his talent would take him. His feet could barely reach the floor when he started taking piano lessons from his dad. Soon, Ludwig's little fingers were flying over the keys with ease, but his father was very strict, even waking him to practice at night. Wow. I'm just glad Adrian Agreste's father never does that. At 7, Ludwig played in front of an audience for the first time and blew them away. Hoping to impress them even more, his dad said he was 6. But Ludwig didn't need to pretend. His musical genius spoke for itself. 5 years later, he was writing his own music. Ludwig composed 3 beautiful piano pieces. He dreamt of one day creating music for more instruments and perhaps even a symphony, a big piece for a whole orchestra. That's a long thing to write. To earn some money to support his family, Ludwig worked for years as a musician and piano teacher. Later he moved to the city of Vienna, Austria, where he met 2 famous composers, Haydn and Salieri. Oh, that's a hard word to say, that. Ludwig was learning from the best, but he didn't want to follow anyone's rules. At his first big concert, he played one of his own pieces of music. It sounded bold, exciting, and new, but his musical talent was about to be put to the test. Ludwig began to lose his hearing, making him feel worried and sad. Music was his life. Despite this, he kept working and created a piece called the First Symphony. It was so full of energy that it left the audience amazed. Next, Ludwig poured his sadness into one of his most beloved pieces, known as the Moonlight Sonata. It started as peaceful and calm as the night sky, but within the gentle music were gloomy notes that could make anyone feel quite blue. Over the years, Ludwig used different tools to help him work. First, he tried a hearing trumpet to make sounds louder. Later, as his deafness grew, he bit a pencil attached to his piano to feel the vibration of the sounds. Having almost completely lost his hearing, Ludwig felt angry and frustrated, but when asked to write his 9th symphony, he realised something incredible. He remembered the sound of every note and instrument. Maybe Ludwig couldn't hear the music, but he could imagine it. He wanted this piece to take the audience on a journey from darkness to light. He decided it should end with a song inspired by a poem that celebrated humankind. Everyone in Vienna was excited about the opening night. It was the first time a symphony had included a choir, as well as the largest orchestra ever put together. At the end, Ludwig couldn't hear the long applause, but he felt it in his heart. And so little Ludwig, the great Beethoven, turned his feelings into music that still moves people today. He showed that joy, sadness, and everything in between can shine through melodies that come from deep within. It looks almost similar to the ending page of Elton John's Little Big Dreams book, doesn't it? I should compare them one day. We're getting more and more of these every day. Soon, I bet nearly every famous person in the world will get one. I bet you there'll be one based on Walt Disney. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this book. Remember to like and subscribe.